Another Marathon Clark County School Board meeting still going on right now. This is a live look from the meeting right now, but there's been cheering and disruptions among the crowd tonight, but far from the outbursts we saw weeks ago. But 3 people were escorted out tonight. The meeting began at 5 p.m. and it's still going. So let's turn to Fox 5's Lauren Martinez. Lauren, the meeting addressed racism and curriculum classrooms. What else?
John, well, I'd say the anti-racism policy and anti-racism task force definitely dominated at least the predominant part of the meeting. There was still contention, but it was a lot calmer. They did not need to take recess breaks, but a few women were escorted out.
Security, please turn off the mic. Please cut the mic.
Now, School Board President Linda Cavazos also asked that members of the audience use jazz hands or snap their fingers so clapping doesn't take over after someone speaks. Now, the anti-racism policy development was on the agenda tonight. A lot of speakers expressed concern regarding the members they chose to be on the anti-racism task force, which needed approval from Superintendent Jara. A preliminary list was supposedly leaked out, and some teachers and parents expressed concern that 2 members on the task force are CCSD police officers, and out of roughly 38 members they have elected, not one represents the historic West Side.
Now, as a teacher at high school level, I see plenty of my BIPOC students being constantly picked on with racial slurs and consistent pranks.
It's not that we have such a problem with this racist thing, it's who it's aimed at. That's what we have a problem with. He was talking about being treated with respect. Well, it goes both ways. There is a racism problem. You will not get an argument from anybody up here that there is not a racism problem in this country, but it is an equal opportunity thing. There's racism on both sides. I can tell you, I'm a retired teacher.
Look what it takes for you to feel safe. My daughter doesn't have this amount of people to make her feel safe. She has to go to school and understand that any of this conflict that's happening here, she don't have no protection.
These acts of hate are happening with students and happening with staff. And although we question several of your choices for the task force, you have it populated now. So let's get to work. Write the policy, implement it, and enforce it with consistency. Every day that you drag your feet, someone else is targeted with no consequences.
Now, a presentation and timeline was given regarding the status of the anti-racism policy. In October, a draft will be issued, and a final adoption is aimed for January of next year. Out of the 38 members on the task force, about 73% of them are of Black and Latino descent. The organizers behind the task force said they met all the criteria electing these members. And also tonight, a presentation on substitute teachers was given. They presented what it would look like to hire 1,000 substitute teachers full-time as full employees. The salary would remain the same, but they talked about the budget, and that would cost the district about $9.5 million if they were to do so. But they made no decisions. It was just a presentation tonight. Reporting live from the Clark County Government Center, Lauren Martinez, Fox 5 News Local, Las Vegas.